among your old friends when you were growing up. Uh, and this dream has come more than once. When you keep dreaming and you keep finding yourself in your old school, among your old friends in your old school, wearing your old school uniform, maybe your primary school, your secondary school, your university, depending on the time frame that you left there, that dream is indicating a form of career setback. That dream is indicating a form of career setback. Now, you may be in a present job or in a present business, and you will discover that the level that you are, it will be difficult for you to ascend to the next level or to be able to connect to people who really matter to you in this business. You may just find out that there is a communication break or a connection break to the kind of people that should have been able to help you in this business or in your career. So when you dream, and in the dream you discover that you are having you are in your classroom, your old classroom, your old school, among your old friends, still doing the same thing, still playing with them, wearing your old school uniform. When any of this scenario plays out in your dream repeatedly over some period of time, it is a career setback. It is a career setback. So when you're having this dream, you need to know how to channel your prayer. You need to know how to channel your prayer. Promotion cometh not from abroad, it cometh from above. It's from God. Now, another kind of dream that indicates setback in career or in a work, in a job or among friends, is when you dream and you see snail in your dream. You found snail. Maybe you are picking up snails in your dream. You found yourself in a dream. You wanted to pick money from your pocket. You found out that you are picking out snails from your dream. Now that is a setback dream. That's a setback dream. It's indicating a present or an impending setback. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel. I will love you to subscribe to this YouTube channel. I have many dream interpretation already on my mixtape. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel. Thank you. Now, when you find snails in a dream, maybe you pick them up or they were given to you, or you just found them anyway in your dream. That dream is indicating that there is a setback in a present setback or an impending setback on the job. You may discover you will start having problem with your boss. You may start having problem with your colleagues at work. Then maybe you have business partners. You may just discover that things that you easily agree, you really come to a consensus. You just be deliberating, and you people will not be able to agree in that business, and you will not be able to move forward. You may just discover that there may be some kind of slow decision taking in your life. So when you find snails in the dream, that indicates setback. Another kind of setback dream that people usually have and they don't usually know the meaning is maybe when they are falling from a height. You climb a ladder in your dream, and as you are getting to the top of this ladder, somebody is pulling you down, or at the bottom rung of the ladder, somebody is shaking this ladder. Now what this dream is telling you is that there is somebody who is diabolical about your greatness or you getting better than who you are presently. So there is somebody who is being diabolical about your life. There's something diabolical that someone is doing. So when you find yourself in your dream climbing a ladder, and as you're going on the ladder, somebody is drawing you back, or somebody is trying to make you fall down from this ladder, it's a setback dream, and you need to pray. You need to pray more so that you can go beyond that level, or God can remove whoever is involved in bringing you down. Another kind of setback dream that people usually have, and they don't have real or concrete explanation to what it is finding yourself in the village. Maybe you've never lived in the village before. You found yourself on a farm. Or maybe you have lived in the village before. You find yourself in the village, in your father's compound, in your mother's compound, or you found yourself on the farm. You see yourself on the farm. Dream, this dream is indicating that there is a setback in your life. Now, what is this specific setback about? This specific setback may not actually be about your job, it may not be about your finances, it may not be about your business, but is indicating a setback at the end of your endeavors, a kind of setback at the end. Now, there are setbacks that don't make people to rise at all. They don't make people to have progress. They don't allow people to, to get what they're supposed to get. But this setback dream is a kind of setback at the end. So when you keep finding yourself in the village or find yourself on the farm, there is something that the enemy is doing to make you go back to zero. To make you go back to zero. Now, don't underestimate these things. Don't look at it, oh, it's just a dream, especially if it is more than once. You need to pray to end well. You need to pray to end well. You need to pray that you will not go back to square one, like the jobs you never felt you could ever do in your life, the situations you have never felt you will ever be. You need to pray against this, that you will not find yourself in square one or square zero. So when you keep dreaming of the village, find yourself like the things you were doing in your father's house, or you find yourself on the farm, you find yourself, in a place where you have lived a long time before, and that place is not a good place. Yes, you need to pray against setback. It's indicating setback in your life. Now, there are different kind of dreams that come to play in a man's life, and dreams are very, very key to a man's destiny. Now, dreams of the night has capacity to become visions. It has capacity to become visions. How do dreams of the night become vision? Now, when you dream, and in your dream, when you woke up from your dream, there are too many specific things that you recognize in that dream. That is no longer a dream, it's a vision. Now, when you dream, you only recollect what happened. You don't pick up colors. But when you dream, you have a dream of the night, and you are picking up so much colors in the dream. Like in the dream, when you woke up, you discover that yes, the house was a white house. Then you discover that the chair you sat was a blue chair. You discover that the car that parked in the yard was a red car. When you are picking up specific colors in your dream, it is not a dream anymore. It's a vision of the night. So visions come with specific vision as in colors. So, and visions are more powerful than dreams. Dreams are for old men, visions are for young men. And when I mean old men or young men, it has nothing to do with age. It is the spiritual capacity of the eyes that means old or young. He said, in the latter time I will pour my spirit upon all flesh. Your sons and your daughter, they shall see vision. He said, your old men, they shall dream dreams. So old men have old eyes, dull eyes, so to speak, and young men have clearer eyes, right? Now, that means that young men are to see much more clearly spiritually because their eyes is still sharper. Now, when you dream and you pick up so much colors, specific colors, white, black, blue, you can remember the color of the cup you used to drink, you can remember specific colors. That is a vision of the night. That is a vision of the night. What are setback dreams? Setback dream, another setback dream, for you to recognize a setback dream, is when you dream and you find yourself walking. As you are walking in your dream, you discover that your legs are too heavy for you to carry. Your legs are too heavy for you to carry. Maybe you are even having waist pain, or your legs were just so, you were feeling maybe arthritis pain or rheumatic pain, and you were like, this is not the way I'm supposed to walk. This is not me. This cannot be me. Now, that dream is telling you something. There is so much expectation you are placing on yourself. and you are limited. You are limited for now. You are limited. Though you are placing so much expectation, you are doing everything. You are going 100%. Now you really need help in that phase of your life. You need help, and you must be able to accept that help. Then, not only that, be able to accept the rest that God is giving you. Be able to accept the rest that God is giving you. So that means that you are trying your best for that time, for that season, but things are not working. You need to go to God. You need to accept the rest of God. Then recognize that it is by strength shall no man prevail. By strength shall no man prevail. God is indeed with you in that dream, but you need to accept God's rest. Jesus said, "Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. And I will give you rest. My yoke is easy, my burden is light." So you need to accept God's rest and go to Him, and He will strengthen you and enable you and empower you. So, setback dream. Another setback dream is when you see yourself climbing a step, and as you're climbing a step, the step was, either too long for you to place your leg on, or too slippery for you to step on. Too long for you to place your leg on, or too slippery for you. Now that is a setback dream. That means there is a place that you ought to be in life, but the access to this place has already been altered spiritually, or spiritually there's a manipulation. Sorry. There's a manipulation against your next step, your next level of greatness. So setback dreams are real. Setback dreams are real. And when you find yourself that you are not able to climb a step in your dream, maybe the step is too slippery, or the step is dark, or the step is too wide, sorry, that is a setback dream. What is the answer to setback dream? Pray. What is answer to setback dream? Watch. You need to watch. You need to pray. Please subscribe.